Some of our members, for example, have started the process of backward integration, namely by acquiring land for the industry, setting up negotiation for equipment like machineries.
Machineries to produce concentrates
and to package the paste.
So that means all the while that importation was going on, there was no such facility for your group to do some sort of production here?
In about a week or two on this program, the CEO of Sonia Foods.
Okay, I understand we need to go to break, but we'll come back and let you make that point and perhaps a lot more in just a moment. Don't go away. Okay, welcome back. We did ask you what if and why you hadn't put up any facility to meet up with that particular value chain, because we all know that when you import a lot of those products, you create jobs for those who are out there where you're importing from, as opposed to creating jobs here. And so what this policy is trying to do is to ensure that those jobs are brought back home. So any value chain, any plans to fill in that gap?
Yes, but let me take you a step back to the production of tomato in Nigeria. Nigeria produces about 230 to 245 metric tons of tomato annually. However, about 50% of this production is lost, post-harvest loss, due to the lack of cold room, due to the lack of preservation and processing. Additionally, the demand for this tomato in Nigeria far more exceeds what we have. You do the math. If we need about 230 metric tons of tomato and we produce about 180 tons of metric tomato and losing about half of that, the math says there is a gap.
So what about those who say that they've got the capacity for fresh and dry tomato fruit paste, processing capacity of 450,000 metric tons a year?
We might want to look into that, because the industries or the companies that exist so far that claim to have it, for example, there is right here on your channel, the CEO of Sonia Foods Limited showed up on this channel, and he is a processor of tomato concentrate in Nigeria. He came on this channel and said, and I'm on record, that Nigeria does not have enough tomato to go around in the country, and that we need those concentrate. We need government help to be able to provide the gap.
Yeah, but I'm wondering, I mean, your group, you're businessmen, so you do your analysis, sometimes you're futuristic, because at some point in time, that importation was going to give, because governments, year in, year out, always want to create jobs for Nigerians here. So there may be, which is what's happening now, that policy where they say, no, we had enough, we need to do something about those, because are you aware of that report that say, I think they say NAFDAC came up with a report that about 91.1% of some of those products brought into this country, finished product, tomato paste, are not good enough?
Well, of all our members, which consist about 48 members, we account for about 75% of the imported tomato paste in the country. And our members meet up to the standard set up by NAFDAC. We check on that. However, we are in support with the government for providing job opportunity for Nigerians.
But did you see that NAFDAC report?
We saw that NAFDAC report.
What did you think of it?
As a matter of fact, we went to the National Assembly, as far as National Assembly, to defend our position.
What was your
on that issue? Our position is that there are no fake or substandard tomato paste as far as we know, because all our products go through pre-inspection before shipment and upon arrival at the port.
So who is bringing in the fake tomatoes?
I don't know of any fake tomato.
Does that mean that report was wrong?
That report was not by NAFDAC.
Where did it come from?
Where did it come from?
I have no idea. That report, NAFDAC was in our midst when we went to National Assembly to research or discuss that issue.
That particular issue was what you discussed?
Correct.
So where did it come from?
I have no idea.
How could you go and discuss something you have no idea about?
No. What we was defending was our position. The position that our members import tomato, but the tomato that we import go through pre-inspection and after inspection on arrival at the port.
You see, that's where the problem is. The problem seems to lie between the genuine producers of tomato and those who are unable to produce the genuine tomato but import the wrong ones. How are you able to double check or checkmate on this activity just so that your associations do not seem to be the ones bringing in the substandard products?
Well, the policy as of now is not discussing the issue that you are raising, but discussing the issue of outright banning of tomato in order to improve the sector, provide job opportunity for Nigerians, and additionally allow for tomato to be processed in Nigeria. Our question or our problem that we have with it is timing. The timing arises where there is a gap in the seedlings, in the processing.
So you want 5 years now?
We want about 3 to 5 years to allow for a backward integration.
Okay. Mr. Oke Okolie is of the Association of Stakeholders in Edible Products in Nigeria. We appreciate your comment on this morning. But we will be back in a moment. Don't go away.